Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of K3N Cloth Tales, hashtag Slow Stitch with K3N, weekly Slow Stitch 2024. It's a recap of what I was up to on week 8. And this is week 9. And we'll get to that when we finish off week 8. So week 8 was Pajagi, which is a Korean fabric piecing method. Here is my piece. And I wonder if I do this. Oh, you can kind of see the light as it goes through it. Is that better? It's a little bit better. So I used linen for my piecing. Linen that I had thrifted. It came in these beautiful little squares, and so I used colors that I thought were light. So I didn't do any like navy or black or whatever. I wanted to have lights so that when the light came through, the darkness of the outlines would be sort of the prominent stained glass window effect. Really happy I did this one. This is a fun challenge for me. This is the back, because we always like to see what's going on the back. And that's the front. It was fun for me as well to do the, basically this is like the jean stitch that we have. It's sort of down our jeans, and it's like, this is tricky. Anyways, like that a lot. Another one for the lapel. What else do we have next? We have, week 9, it's 9 patch. Which is do applique. Let's write that down. Applique. That's for you specifically, Catherine. I can't say the word now. Applique 9 little pieces onto a larger one piece. So it's not the quilting of these pieces together, but appliquing each one individually. The other thing about this, and this just made my heart go pitter patter, and Catherine's way of describing what she was doing was English paper piecing with flannel. And that just vibrates on a frequency that makes my whole body sing. So that's exciting, loving that. So what we can do now is some fabric selection. So I have this, which is flannel. I have probably, when I bought it, it was probably 4 meters. I probably have maybe 3.5 left. And my first impression when I took this piece off is, I am using this up so quickly, I'm just gonna have to get some more soon. And it's like, whoa, all right, okay, you do you, boo. I am in no risk of using up all of the flannel, and I am probably gonna need about that much flannel for this project. So I will still have all of this left. But that's the way some minds think, i.e. mine. So we'll leave that out. So we've got our flannel, yay, woo. And now I have some philosophical choices to make, or large scale choices to make. So this is Eco dyed fabric. You've been fed there, baby girl. I don't know if you can hear that, but she's chirping. And this might be fun to do little squares on, potentially. So that's an option. We have our bed sheets worth of the tea dye, iron and tea dyed. Let's take this batch number, that's 2, where's 3? Here's test 3. Test 3 is the less dark of all of them, which might be fun to use. And if it is, then is this providing enough contrast? I'm going to go with no, it's not. When you get to that, it'll be all right. We could always try. And what would I do? So what was this? So this is one that I put over a dowel and steamed. So this isn't a boiled piece, this is steamed. I could use just that piece. It's not, I need what? 3, 4, 4.5 by 4.5? This is 4.5 by 4.5. I would get more than enough. Oops, wrong end. Yes, well, let's try, because it would be fun. And there's literally no point in keeping this for a rainy day. Because if I use it, then it will make room for all the other dyeing that I want to do this year. And I think that's kind of the point, maybe-ish. Or not, I don't know. Don't follow me, I'm lost too. Okay, so that's the back side and that's the front side. And there is no arguing which side is which. So we've got 2. And if we use the light, so if I use the light, so let's fold this up again. How did we do it the last time? Yes, we did it this way, okay. Stand by, currently neatening up. There, test 3. Let's go back to test 1, because that was super dark, and I think super dark might be the best option with this because it is light-ish. Let's see what this has got to say for itself. Ooh. Spot. How about the spot? Now I'm just getting super specific. Well, that's pretty good. It's not overly textured, but textured enough that it would work as a background. So let's pick that. Is that square? I don't think that's square. It is square. Maybe it's this that isn't square. That's correct. There we are. There. Okay, let's do something like that. And then let's do something like this. Oops. That couldn't have been cut in any more awkward way. There. Oof, you can tell that these fibers have been exposed to rough environment from the way the fabric tears. It's weaker. You can feel it is weaker. It's still pretty. We'll have to do more at some point. Not today though. Possibly not tomorrow. Okay, so we've got our fabrics chosen, I think, more or less. got our 6x6. Got that, which is going to be our top fabric, which I think it's going to work. I think it's going to be bright enough. And then these we need as 1.5-inch squares. And we don't need to be super precise. If we did, I would have my grid ruler out and the, oh, what a banana head. I was going to use that. Oh, well. Okay, so I would have used a grid ruler and I'm going to say my rolling knife. Anybody who's a quilter knows what I'm talking about. Rotary blade. Wow. So there's 1, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6, and I'm going to trim that off, and we can just go call that 7. And I need 2 more. 8, 9, and I don't want to lose that, so we are just so ridiculous. Oh, that goes in there. This end, okay. 1.5 inches. Oops. There's 1. And yeah. There's 2. There we are. So let's just check to see where our sizes are. I'm going to leave that piece out because it seems to me I have a piece of that flannel kicking around somewhere and I just don't know where it is. So I just want to see how this lays out. Oops. There. 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 And so we would take this and then we are just going to yeah, 1, 2. Sort of 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the center one, I reserve the right to change color. So what I think I might need to do is go into my stash of eco-dyed material and get something that is a nice contrast so we can put something in the center. So that's going to be my eco-dyed applique for week 9. And week 10, we'll be back to see what the new project is, do another layout, and then review success and or lessons learned. So that is all for now. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.